All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my right, Dave Ruff.
All right, little choose your own adventure here, Will.
Oh, it's shocking that you would lead off with this.
Let's see what's trending. I don't know what you guys real quick want to talk about. You got Beijing hit with worst sandstorm in a decade as dust.
Sorry, I don't know if there's been any deaths there. I apologize if that has harmed any people's lives.
It's dust from the Mongolian plateau.
So not from Darude?
No.
That plateau's always causing problems.
Hashtag first whiskey is trending. Looks like a promoted post. Curtis Samuel, some COVID-19 news, and hashtag the cum pipe.
How is it spelled?
The cum pipe.
That seems aggressive.
Also, the gay pipe is trending.
Okay.
Right under it.
And then what's the other pipe?
The piss pipe is not trending. At least on mine.
You got to think that's the least popular of the three pipes.
Literally no one's choosing the piss pipe.
No one's choosing the piss pipe.
It says in the meme, the time has come for you to choose the gay pipe, the piss pipe, or the cum pipe. So you have to choose one of them.
Sign me up for the gay pipe.
Dude, the gay pipe looks the coolest.
It looks like a lituation.
It's like Rainbow. I feel like it takes you to Rainbow Road, which is one of the most fun things you can do.
Right.
I feel like you were cursing yourself out on Rainbow Road because you were just flying off the entire time.
Yeah,
that was me
Rainbow
too.
Road
Rainbow Road's such a beating.
It's tough. It's a tough
I
one.
won that one by a landslide.
Well, there's a somebody responded to that Twitter poll, and it's me and the homies coming out of the cum pipe, and it's.
And what is there an image along with it?
There's some sort of claymation of a guy just for some reason he's got a drumstick in his hand and he's just covered in some sort of substance and he's just it's really goo.
You know, I was told as a child that when babies were born in movies, they covered them in yogurt to make it look like they had just been born. Any truth to that?
Dude, there's no way any of us know that.
You spent some time in Hollywood?
No, I didn't. No, they just go. They take oatmeal baths with The Bachelor.
Ah, that makes sense.
That's a callback. Check us out tomorrow.
Yeah, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. We got the after the final rose tonight, which I have to say I was pretty excited for after the final.
Yeah, I got
rose.
caught up. I watched last week's episode last night.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
You didn't have to. I mean, legitimately, you didn't have to.
Yeah, if you wanted to completely skip last week's episode, you would have been fine.
Yeah, after the conversation with this old man, there wasn't much to speak about, but that was a little intense, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which pipe do you think he chooses?
Ooh, we talking about Mike James?
His name's Matt.
He's a cum pipe guy.
Okay.
Literally, the finale is tonight, and Dylan still has no clue what his name is.
He's been doing this for
No
like 8
clue.
weeks.
I'm doing Mike Jones, the Mike Jones bit. Come on.
That didn't
Alright.
feel bitty to me. That felt like a misstep.
That felt like
Nah,
just
what-
an error.
That was so bitty, I promise.
You like some biddies, don't you?
Dude, I'm back.
Dude.
Man,
Very
I'm back. You know, while I was away, I got probably between 1,500 and 2,000 DMs. People's being like, man, the pod's not the same without you. Please get back. These guys are just totally lost. They don't know what they're talking about. Like, Dave's not even funny when you're not there. All this stuff. So I'm glad to be back. So I'm here to save the pod.
Cool. Can I see your phone and see like how many you got of like all the
I'll just show you
requests that
after.
you have? Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to. It's going to cost me.
Dude, that's
It's
weird.
going to take a while to
because,
go through all of them. So.
We actually got a lot of mail. I checked the mail today.
People
There's
sent,
a lot of letters.
People sent mail.
Yeah, people were like, I felt so passionately I had to put this on paper.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how many did y'all get? Like,
At least 100,000.
It's weird.
What?
It's kind of crazy you get DMs when like our texts never go through to you every weekend.
it is weird. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just like, I don't know what's going on. But I am very happy to be back.
Okay, well, which pipe are you choosing?
Mhm.
I already said the gay pipe,
He's
David.
choosing the gay
Still?
What's your problem, dude?
I'm just asking. People want to know.
The piss pipe.
No one's choosing
it
piss
looks
pipe.
cool,
Doing-
but it's the piss pipe.
No one's doing a piss pipe.
Piss, yeah.
From aesthetics
plumbing.
alone, the gay pipe is the best one for sure.
Absolutely.
But the cum pipe's pretty fun. You got to think.
Hard to say.
Why is it trending under politics?
I don't know. This has Reddit like written all over it.
Yeah, this is going to turn out to be like some, I don't know.
Randy's already vocally announced his choice. Gross. Let's do some.
Randy.
We got a big episode today. It's the first day of Bitmadness.
Randy, your hair looks weird today. I can't put a finger on it, but something's off.
It'd be weird if you were just putting your fingers through Randy's hair.
I mean,
Yeah, why don't you calm down over there? Cabo Bob.
Okay, liquid death. Just murder your thirst.
Oh, sorry, I'm catching bodies over here while you're potting.
Oh man, you guys did you miss me?
You realize I drink these?
Nah.
Did you miss me, Dave?
Okay,
we can just move on. He's gonna.
no, there was a couple times where I was like, I got something I need to bounce off Dylan. I guess I'll just wait.
Oh, that's
Well, sometimes it's
I'll
weird.
take that.
Sometimes it's weird, like actually being able to talk about what we want to talk about because we know we're not putting you out. Like if something like from like I don't know, early 2000s comes up relating to like Jackass or like punk music or something like that.
something I can't relate to.
Yeah, it's like you have the Wrap It Up box from Chappelle's show just ready to go when Dave and I start riffing. And so when you're gone, it's kind of nice to see how the dynamic changes.
We actually had to edit our last pod because it went like 2.5 hours because we didn't have you there to like check out at the end and be like, all right, guys, wrap it up.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
Oh man. Okay, that's fair. Oh, but like Parks is here. It's his spring break. He's out there causing trouble.
Is he
I
just
think.
YOLOing right now?
He and
Brett's
Brett are
out there watching him.
Yeah, they're out there mobbing. They're talking about something. Anyway, sorry.
Let's get some official business out of the way because we got a loaded episode full of round 1 of Bitmadness. Wow. First and foremost, go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom. What the fuck just happened?
Liquid death. Something with the liquid death.
I didn't touch that.
That was crazy.
Is there a ghost in the studio?
Dude.
Does Liquid Death have a ghost?
I mean, probably.
I mean,
Dude,
all the
literally
bodies
homicide.
all the bodies it's catching. So
That was scary. Also, leave a review and 5-star rating. Tell a friend about the podcast. If you want to see every episode that we put out on the YouTubes, go to youtube.com/washmedia. Mash that subscribe button. I guess you can't fill out your brackets anymore. Got to delete this from the programming notes.
they locked it
Sorry. Too little, too late. Also, Patreon schedule. This week we're doing Bachelor finale tomorrow. R&B radio. Not sure when that's going to be out or if you guys are doing it tomorrow. And voicemails on Fridays. And also, we're going to be sprinkling in some worst of episodes. So if you have any bad stories of your weekends, maybe a bachelor party, maybe, who knows, maybe you just got absolutely smoked one weekend, go to patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. It's on the optimized tier. You can also send in your stories, worst of, at washedmedia.com, as well as just go to washmedia.com, and there's a form on there. It makes it real easy to fill it all out. We'll keep you anonymous.
I love worst of season.
It's fun.
It's so fun.
There were some. I'll say this. I wanted to do more of these throughout quarantine, but with how like little people were going out, the stories just weren't there.
I might put worst of right after spooky season on my favorite
It's fun.
Patreon episodes to do.
It's a good time.
They're so much fun.
By the way, this was me salt bang worst of into the Patreon. Just a sprinkle.
I was wondering what you were
That's what
doing,
that
and I
was.
glossed over it because I didn't know.
Salt Dave.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I don't really have much.
Well, he keeps popping up on Twitter because he keeps he's like dicing up meat and
Is he
putting
still
it in
salting?
dudes. Yeah, but he'll like put it on his knife and like feed it to like dudes' girlfriends at the table, and the dudes are just like, dude, stop, stop feeding my.
Okay,
wife
but
the lamb.
to be fair, if you take your
You gotta expect
significant
it,
other
yes.
to dinner with Salt Bay there, something sexy is going to happen.
Yeah, and like I saw the video that was like the viral video of that happening. To be honest, I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I mean he was just he
just-
tried to do it to Amari Cooper.
He just oozes sex. Like, what do you expect's going to happen?
He tried to do it to Amari the other night, Amari Cooper, and he was like, nah. He's like, he
passed?
pointed at his buddies, and nobody at his table wanted it, so some kid came over and
Salt
got
Bay
it.
could feed me anything, and I'm going to eat it. I don't care what it is.
How do you not take him up on
Salt
that
Bae.
offer to eat off the knife?
Which pipe?
I'll take any pipe.
I thought that was overblown, man. I feel like if you're at
Yeah.
Salt Bay's restaurant, you got to be eating.
Part of the attraction. It's the novelty of the Salt Bay sprinkling on salt and then feeding you his lamb.
I would leave very disappointed if you didn't do something like that for me.
The least you can do when you're leaving is throw that ass in a circle for Salt Bay.
Does he have tube steak on that menu?
Oh, yeah.
You guys got him back.
I don't think he does, Dylan. Do they make
don't know.
Wagyu tube steak?
Dude.
If there's anybody that knows the answer to that, it's Dylan.
Speaking of throwing the ass in a circle, you watched the Grammys last night?
I watched a little bit of the
Oh my
Grammys.
god!
I didn't watch any
When
of
they did
them.
that WAP performance, I can't believe that CBS could even show that stuff.
Did they censor it?
The lyrics.
The lyrics, yeah.
Yes.
Everything else, like, they did not hold back.
Wow.
I enjoyed the Grammys for the most part. Can I say that?
I was talking to Brett earlier about the Grammys, and I have to say, based on how shitty the Golden Globes were,
Dude, they blew the Globes out of the water.
there better be some layoffs at the Golden Globes after what they did versus what the Grammys did.
The Globes went down the piss pipe.
It was bad. Yeah, they definitely chose piss pipe. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Dude, the Grammys were actually pretty fun last night. I didn't watch all of them, but I watched probably 70%.
Was it in person, virtual? How'd they do it?
They had both.
Okay.
Not much virtual. Like there were no like weird Zoom calls or anything like that.
Yeah.
They did a good job of getting the people they needed to play the roles that they needed to do.
Bruno Mars did his new
some-
little what's it called? His soul. Who's the guy he's doing the funk soul thing
I
with?
don't know. I was cooking dinner when that was going on, and I looked over and I was like, man, he does like cocaine, doesn't he?
He crushed it. He always does. He did a little Richard tribute. It was sick. Very cool. Dude, Dua Lipa. That's about the extent of my knowledge of her, but she was there doing whatever it is she does.
She had a hot performance.
She had the TL horned last night.
People were totally horned up.
very horned.
I need to
Not
dip
me.
into her catalog a little bit more, is what I decided.
I'm not familiar. I'm sure I
Dude,
know
just
some
take
of
a
her
Lipa
songs,
in.
Okay.
but- David.
A leap of faith.
Can you do a little less right now?
Nope.
Oh, there's nothing left for me to do with that joke. Y'all crushed it. Good job. Good job.
Why don't you go leap off a bridge?
No, okay. You already used Lipa as a verb.
Did we gain an hour or was it a leap a year?
those aren't even
Yeah, they are.
remotely.
The time
Similar.
did change though, no?
It did. We leaped an hour forward. I'm sorry.
Are you guys a
Sorry.
fan of that?
I like having more daylight, so I have
know.
the option of playing
I'm a dark boy.
a post work 9.
As a morning guy, morning person, I hate this shit.
Yeah, night is more fun.
I like it when it gets dark earlier.
Yeah.
See, I like to have that extra hour.
See, for me, days
It's a-
feel
it's a-
longer when it gets dark earlier. I know that sounds weird, but 6 o'clock, it feels like it's so much later. But it's just 6 o'clock. You know, you got the whole night ahead of
Dude,
you.
it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Mm.
I don't like how dark it is in the morning.
I still don't know why it changes. Why can't we just stick to one? Some places do
I
that.
feel like the central time zone should just stick to one.
Central's the best. Everybody
Arizona
knows that.
doesn't do it right. Didn't they get rid of it in California? I might be off on that.
Arizona, I think you're more accurate on. I can't speak to Cali.
I think Arizona doesn't do it correct.
Do you guys want to do the 50 Nifty United States song?
Maybe
No.
the 13 original colonies.
Each individual state contributes a quality that is great. Dylan, which pipe did the 13 original colonies choose?
The gay pipe,
Okay.
Yeah.
obviously.
They're banding together.
I would really love the origins of said trend.
It's TBD because I cannot figure out what's going
Randy,
on.
that is your one job, other than the other ones you regularly do. Like, figure out why this is trending.
Let's recap this weekend in fun. Presented this week by Cuts Clothing. Y'all know about Cuts. Is Randy wearing Cuts right now? Randy's always wearing Cuts, and he always looks
Oh,
so
yeah.
hot in it because he's cut himself.
He's in an extra small Purdue polo.
Well, we need to upgrade him because, fellas, the sport of business
Why is
means
it so
demanding
small?
excellence from your craft and wardrobe. Your fits need to be versatile, blending timeless style and comfort so that you look as good as you feel. And for that, there's Cuts Clothing. They've taken the classic men's fashion staple, the plain tee. You ever heard of t-shirts before? And they've refined it, combining premium quality with a minimalist aesthetic. Cuts shirts, polos, hoodies, crewneck sweatshirts are made for the man who works hard, plays hard, and never settles for less, all in the sport of business.
I saw somebody in Mexico on their Instagram story getting some cuts off. Dylan, looking pretty good in that nice little tee you were rocking.
Oh, thank you, David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good, man.
Thanks for noticing.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, are you going through a cutting phase
Yeah, don't worry about it.
with Cuts?
Look at Will.
They took a plain tee and they made it Tony Stark.
Shit.
You kidding me?
I know what that means because I watched Game of Thrones.
Okay, that's very different.
I don't think that's.
That is not the. You didn't buy Avengers for $20?
You crushed that, dude.
Thank you. In 2016, Cuts founder Steve Borelli, great name on Steve over here, set out to create clothes ready for every occasion in modern man's face as he started reinventing the T-shirt. The end result, what GQ calls the only shirt worth wearing. Can you imagine being another shirt and seeing the news that GQ said that it's the only shirt worth wearing?
Might be time to pack it
just
up.
Fold up.
Fold up. That's good. Was that a pun intended or no?
No, I think Dave said it right, and I messed up, and somehow it worked.
I said pack it up. You were good.
Okay.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Let me begin.
House of Pain.
There we go. The perfect t-shirt accomplished. Next, Cuts set out to create fabric uniquely engineered for each clothing style. Consider the new Cuts hoodie where they developed Hyperloop French Terry, a textile that's temperature controlled and ageless. Has no age.
Gosh.
Put it in reverse, French Terry.
Oh, the French Terry.
Doing put it in reverse Terry jokes in a Cuts read? No one's doing that.
No one's doing
No
that. You'll never want to take it off, but sometimes you need to just to wash them. But you're never going to want to take it off.
Mm-hmm.
Cuts is premium with a purchase. Each piece of clothing is designed with custom engineered fabric, expertly graded for the perfect fit, arming you for every single challenge and opportunity. It's not just a lifestyle. It's not just clothing. It's office leisure apparel for the sport of business. Get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/steam. That's cutsclothing.com/steam for 15% off the only shirt worth wearing. Well, I think we'd be remiss not starting off with Mr. Vacation himself over here.
Hey,
Dylan
what up?
Shivery.
Yep, back from
Wow.
vacay.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, I went to Cabo last week, players.
Really? We didn't notice.
Missed the whole week. It was a fantastic vacation, an all-time vacation. So much fun. Nothing went wrong. You know how a vacation, something always just kind of goes wrong a little bit? Something with travel or checking in. It just nothing went wrong.
You have more. You have more travel problems than
Yeah,
most.
you have the most.
From what I've learned.
Yes, you like remember that time you spent the night in Scottsdale?
I do.
I've never felt more bad for someone on
The
vacation.
time I brought my clubs to Cabo and didn't even take them out of the bag. Yeah.
It's kind of like the podcast. It was kind of better when he wasn't there.
Okay, that's really.
You made a great entrance, though, and that's what
That's
matters.
my livelihood. Okay.
Dude,
It was an excellent vacation. I
honestly had forgotten you were on vacation. No, because like I was thinking about it a lot, and then like I think it was Saturday or Sunday, like Sally dropped a gram that just totally stole your thunder.
True.
And I was just like, damn, dude, like everybody was chatting about Dylan's vacay, and then Sally did it to him.
Hey, which one did she drop?
You just gotta check it out.
Oh,
at
the
Sally DeFries.
I know.
I don't know her ad.
From
You
the
don't have,
from
you
the
don't have to
montage.
add her.
From
Please
the
don't follow
montage.
my wife.
Yeah, I stayed
He
at
might not, Will, knowing this guy's track record.
Come
That's
on.
true.
Come on. I stayed at 2 different resorts.
No one's
that's
doing
a
that.
flex.
No one, you don't see that happen anywhere.
Seems unnecessary.
The food was excellent. The weather was perfect.
What was the best meal you had?
At Nobu, sushi. It was incredible. I got this spinach salad. I can't even do it justice by explaining.
I asked
Wait
Dylan,
a minute.
I asked
It was
Dylan,
incredible.
Dude, I asked Dylan at lunch on Saturday. I was like, "So what was the best meal you had there?" And he just said, "Dude, this spinach salad."
No, that was the first part of the meal. Okay, the salad was incredible.
I cannot figure out how to make a spinach salad taste good.
So Brittany joined me like 2 days into the trip, and I was talking so much about the salad. We went back there, and I got it again, and we shared it.
This dude's just going back for
She
seconds.
texted
on
me
salad.
before, and she was like, "Dude, Dylan won't shut the fuck
She
up
was
about this
equally
spinach salad."
blown away by the salad. She's like, "Oh my god, what's going on with this?" I was like, "I don't know. It's magic. It was incredible."
Was there meat in it?
No,
I gotta say, this sucks. This answer sucks.
no, that's the first leg of the meal.
Well,
Like,
just you spent too much time on said
and
salad.
then we got sushi, of course, and then we got this ribeye that had truffle butter, and it had fried onion and jalapenos on it, and it was unbelievable.
God, this dude's just doing the most.
Yeah, that's what it was. All right, I'm not trying to make a dirty joke here.
Did you eat any humpback whale?
I'm
No,
glad you
man.
didn't.
But gosh, when we switched over to the Montage, the second place we went to, humpbacks just everywhere.
They were
I
just
hear
throwing that
I hear they
ass.
stock them there, so that it's for the guests.
I know y'all peeped them on the Grom. They were on there. Man,
They
that was
did-
crazy, man.
Did they breach?
Oh, big time breach, David. Big time.
They were
breach.
just throwing that ass in a circle.
They were. They're throwing those
Little whale asses.
whale tail ass situation. It was awesome. Awesome.
Throwing tails for the boys.
The Montage was sick.
What was your drink of choice on said vacation?
Ooh, really mixed it up.
Probably green juice.
Yeah, they had these really good smoothies every morning.
No, they were great. They had a great mix of protein and healthy fats.
The first restaurant we ate the montage was called Mezcal. As you can imagine, they have quite an assortment of Mezcal on the menu, and it was incredible.
Everybody knows you're the mezcal guy.
Yes, thank you, David.
Any you want to name drop?
Oh gosh, no.
Okay.
But the one that I put on my story at D Chivalry was the best I've ever had in my life. It had a weird bottle, looked like a horn. It was crazy. It was so good.
Was it horned?
It was horned.
Did you blow in it? I remember the bottle. It looked like you're.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Like you were going to announce the invasion.
Yeah. Pachuga, maybe it's called. It was incredible.
Lechuga. That's lettuce. I don't think they'd call it mezcal after lechuga.
Everybody knows Will's out on lettuce.
Fuck lettuce, dude.
The way he described it when I ordered it, I thought it was gonna like destroy my bank account, but it was reasonable.
Did that stimmy hit mid vacay?
Stimmy
You just
didn't
went
hit.
off?
It didn't. I didn't see any memes.
How many pesos is that worth?
I don't know the.
Pesos.
I don't know how it.
I got my stimmy in a Shitashi.
Oh really? How many satoshis did you get?
0.8.
Oh, that's a fraction of a cent, so that's not very much.
Right. It's pennies on the dollar.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I got mine in most coin.
What's that?
I don't know.
What else you want to know about my vacation?
I don't know. Tell us more about the salad or
Dude,
whatever.
we got hammered drunk at the pool.
Oh wow, this dude
Oh,
fucking
dude,
drinks.
you drink, man.
On
That's
Thursday,
sick.
we got a massage. Brittany was very kind enough to get a massage for us, like a couples massage. It was awesome. And then we just got hammered at the pool. It was great. It was a great day.
Whoa! You did massage then hammered?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Massage first thing in the morning.
No, that's not what I meant, Randy. I'm talking about because you're.
As a third party on a mic, it's what it felt like you meant.
We took tequila.
I'm just saying. Normally they tell you to hydrate, and
Right.
I was
We
worried about
hydrated.
your body.
We
How's your
hydrated.
body feel?
Not great.
Okay.
Yeah. The body's still kind of recovering.
You look like you went down the piss pipe.
So Dave and I had an issue with one of your rooms.
Uh-huh.
Like, on paper, swimming up to the pool seems cool.
Sick.
Seems cool. In practice, I don't think it's there for me.
Why?
Because Dave and I were talking about, like, when you're on vacation and you get a fit off and,
Yeah.
like, you're, like, really, like, working this fit, you got to walk to the pool and, like, start nodding at people, like, give a hello, like, whatever,
Okay.
let people see it. You're just secluded from everything.
You're cutting
no,
off.
no.
You're
There was
cutting
no
out
seclusion.
the runway fit strut.
So that wasn't even the main pool.
You maybe have, like, a coffee from the restaurant there,
Yeah.
like a mug from your room that's got, like, the Nespresso in it.
That was the second most popular pool on the property. Okay, so we got to walk to the main pool area, which is where there's this big hot tub. It was a scene, man. We did plenty of strutting. Don't worry.
It would have been tight if they had a pipe you could jump down and it would take you to the other pool.
Like what kind of pipe? Like a
pool pipe.
You have to choose.
okay. The swim up suite was so dope.
Did you piss in the pool much?
A little bit, yeah, sure. I'm on vacation. I'm not cleaning it.
God.
I got out to pee some too. Mix it up.
Just yeah, you're like I can't. I gotta throw them off my scent.
I saw y'all dogging the Wagyu glizzy like it wasn't a real thing.
I didn't say that.
I heard y'all dogging it.
We didn't say it wasn't real. Apparently, Aztec guy told me to get one. Like, I just don't care.
Dude, it was so
Why
good.
you gotta do Aztec guy like that?
I mean, I'm not doing him like that. I appreciate that he's trying to get me to, like, elevate my glizzy game, but, like, I don't need Wagyu glizzies.
This
I would try it.
This young lady walked by while I was eating it. She goes,
Okay.
"Oh, is that the Wagyu glizzy?" I said, "Yes," and it's incredible. So she got one too.
And then did
we
you
were-
take off your sunglasses? And
we
then she
like-
went, "Oh my, are you El Glizzadente?"
We like held up our glizzies to each other from across the pool. It was one of those. It was great.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where it
You
ended?
did a glizzy cheers.
We did a glizz cheers. Yeah, it was great.
Did she eat hers with her hands, unlike you?
I don't remember how she did it. Man, it was dope. Just a dope trip, man.
Dylan's like one bite. Everybody knows the rules. You just
It's not what. It's not what
He doesn't even
happened.
bite it though.
one swallow. Everybody.
It's not what happened. No.
Well, it looked delightful.
It was, man.
Cool. It really looked nice. It looked like you had good weather.
I was
It's
asking you
perfect.
for like hella photos, and I feel like you weren't sending as many as I wanted.
I'm not a big photo guy. I have to like remind myself to take pics of the stuff during. We did like a little photo shoot because we befriended this older couple, and the woman was like, "All right, y'all go in the pool. I'm gonna just start taking pics." She took like 1 million pics.
Well, I've told you my app idea.
Yeah.
It's not on the same level as Dave's, but I still think Trip Friends is a good app idea.
Tell me about Trip Friends.
You put up a couple's pic of yourself on your profile, and you say your interests, age range, whatever. And then when you go to like a hotel and you're maybe bored one night, because when you go to a hotel and you're maybe a little bored with like each other because you see your significant other every single day. It's like, you know what? Maybe it'd be fun to go have like a random dinner or like a sloppy drink at the hotel bar with some other people. And then you hop on, you're like, oh, there's some Trip Friends here.
Can I tell you, Will, this sounds like a swingers app.
That's the thing. So that's what we're combating over at Trip Friends LLC.
Trip Friends.
It's that we're trying to figure out how to make this app in a way that deters people from fucking each other's wives or husbands.
Right.
Yeah,
So
wife swaps.
It's going to happen.
once we figure out that part of it, we're launching.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might.
Get some seed money.
You might launch.
Launch. All right, Dave, what'd you do this weekend?
You might go down the cum pipe.
Okay, fella. I didn't really do anything. I saw y'all at Matt's on Saturday. We took Rhodes to his first restaurant, his first anything really outside of like pediatrician in like our house, and he did great. As everybody's always said, they're like, "Oh, this is the best time to go to like a patio or restaurant when the kids, just gonna sleep the whole time." And he pretty much did.
It was seamless.
I had anxiety because like I fear being the guy with the screaming baby that everybody's like rolling their eyes at, like, oh, who's this guy? And you're just like, I'm sorry. And most people are cool, but I know me. There's probably a time in my life where I was the guy like, oh, get this kid out of here. I'm trying to drink a knockout.
It's nothing against the kid. It's just when you go to a restaurant, normally you don't want crying. I had a concern when we made the plan. I was like, man, like hopefully Rhodes ain't having like a moment at the restaurant, because then we're just gonna be sitting there like, oh, we're trying to control it. Oh, we're the people like, no, it's okay.
Well,
he was perfect.
It was a very loud room.
Yeah,
I think that helped. So even if he was like having a freak out, it wouldn't have mattered really. But it was great. We got to see a number of our friends there, including you guys, Barrett Dudley.
it was great to link.
It was a little post-birthday celebration for Micah as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was good to see him. He had a fresh fade. He added me on this new app. I don't know if you guys have accepted his invite yet, but I need to hop on there.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Then yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I just watched golf.
Can I add one more thing to mine?
Yeah, dude.
So we
It's
landed.
a Dillon show.
We flew in and drove straight to Matt's on Friday night for dinner
Yeah, why'd you do that?
because we're loco. We're fun like
You were
that.
just in
What's your
Mexico
problem?
mode still?
We're walking in, and I'm talking to Brittany. I'm like, all right, so this is kind of like ground zero for listeners. Like, if people are gonna come up, it's gonna be here. I wasn't trying to sound cool. I was trying to prepare her that she's very new to like this world.
It sounds like you're trying to sound cool.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were trying to
I was
you were
just trying
flexing.
to. I was just trying to prepare her
You were
for
flexing.
what might happen. Anyway, things are going fine, and then the check's about to come. We're about to leave, and this dude stumbles up to the table, and he's hammered drunk, and he's listening right now, I'm sure. But this group of guys flew in from Seattle. One of their birthdays, Reese, and I forgot the other names. I'm sorry.
Todd.
And it was just really funny. She got introduced to some listeners, and it was quite a scene for a minute there. Took
That's awesome.
pictures. Yeah,
I'm glad you interrupted mine for that.
it was funny.
No, that's about it, Will.
I didn't do much else.
Oh, you're still kind of moving in.
Yeah.
Getting situated.
Yeah, I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone that I live with, but I will say there's only been one person in my household who has unpacked anything.
Who is it?
And I'll say this, I'm fully unpacked, so like it just kind of,
Who does that leave?
Yeah.
Is it Rosie? She's not unpacking.
Yeah,
her shit?
Rosie's just taking for fucking ever. No, Sally actually did. She did finally do some unpacking yesterday, so we're a little bit more moved in, but it's kind of weird. We're in that weird stage of moving somewhere where you're just waiting for months on end for a fucking couch to arrive.
Yeah, been there.
It's going to be here at the end of the month, but
Furniture.
I'm
Takes so
very
long.
tired of this couch. Like I'm just tired of waiting for it. So I just did that. I don't know. I watched a lot of soccer. I watched a lot of golf. I just didn't really do much else. I didn't have much on the docket. I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, it just wasn't a big trademark weekend for your boy. Lunch was wonderful. I ate at Lambert's Barbecue, the first time I've ever been to that restaurant for dinner. I'd only previously been for brunch.
Eh.
It was fine.
Eh.
It was fine. You're not a fan of the brisket. I thought the brisket was actually pretty damn good. The pork rib
Dylan's been against Lambert's for a long time. I can remember this from back
Pork
in the
rib
day.
sucks.
Damn.
All-time bad pork rib there. So just
I don't need like white tablecloth barbecue place.
I didn't feel like it was. To be honest, I didn't have that vibe when I was there.
Okay.
How was the spinach salad?
The spin. See, that's the thing. I knew I was out when I sat
I got to
down.
find out what's on the spinach salad.
Dude, I did. You know what I did get though for a salad, Dave?
Wedge?
Yeah, we split the wedge. We
yes.
split that fucking wedge. The burnt end queso was also. It was delightful.
Oh, that sounds great.
It was wonderful. Yeah, it's not really how you should start your meal before eating a bunch of barbecue. This burnt end queso, but it was whatever. And then I just averaged about 2 steam showers a day all weekend, and outside of that, it was a good time.
I need that steam shower.
I think it might be affecting my health
Positively?
negatively.
Oh.
I think I'm extremely dehydrated from taking so many steam showers, and I think it's really affecting my energy levels.
Maybe.
Hard to say.
I hope not.
Hard to say.
Okay. On the menu, it's just baby spinach salad with dry miso.
Ooh, I do like miso. I've never had dried miso. So
That's what it's called.
doesn't sound like I don't know. There's got to be something
Telling you,
else.
dog. It'll blow your shit.
Gross.
Okay.
Your mind. It'll blow your mind.
Damn,
extra?
that already happened to me after Sweet Green the other week. That's a food poisoning joke for those keeping track at home.
Yeah.
Is it time? Is it time for Bitmadness?
It's time. Let's get into it.
Round 1 of Bitmadness. If you're new to the pod, or if you're just kind of, don't really pay attention, Bitmadness is something we do every March since circling back's inception. We take all the bits that have happened on here and we kind of go through them. We pit them against each other. If I'm not mistaken, the bracket this year was created by backers, for backers, and we're going to head through it. Our first, what's it called? I don't know. You're the sports
Region.
boy. Our first region is the rowback region. They didn't. All these regions are not sponsored.
Will called me the sports boy.
You're the sports boy. You're the sports boy. And should we just get into it?
Let's go.
Fill out your brackets at home. We're gonna bust some brackets. Do we want the number 1? The first matchup, number 1 seed. Didn't they used to call you that in high school? Versus the number 16 seed. Mother of 3 who graduated in 2009.
Is this going to be a 116 upset?
Also, I'm just going to say it from the beginning. How didn't they used to call you that in high school end up as the overall number 1 seed?
That is a bit that's been around for
It's like a 7-year-old bit.
years and years. Like since year 1 of us.
How is it just now
podcasting
making
together.
the tournament?
There's no way this is the first time it's made the tournament, right?
No,
I don't know.
there's no way it's the first time.
Number 1 overall. That's way too high.
I'll
Or
say it.
low.
I stand my mother's a 3 who graduated in 2009.
Are you gonna? Is that your
I'm
pick?
voting for that one. I'm going Upset City day 1.
I'm gonna put the onus on Dylan. Didn't they used to call you that in high school?
I really love Mother of 3 who graduated 2009 with what was the record player? The
Makes sense.
$300 record player. What a weird way to describe our listeners.
What?
Just-
I don't know
this-
why
Wait,
you
what
would-
was the record player part?
That they have $300 record players as well.
I mean,
How does that even make sense?
that's a very specific reference. He's talking about someone.
Why do you have to go with the neck of people with record players?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to vote through. Didn't they used to call you that in high school? However, it's not making it out of this region.
No.
That's a very weak one.
Look at the copy
one
and
seed.
paste job.
Dude, we got Randy over here just doing
Oh my
live Photoshop
Randy.
edits on the bracket.
Wow.
This is amazing.
In-game betting.
Next one. 9, put that pen down, Randy.
Did Randy add this one in himself?
And number 8, drinking 1, parentheses 1 beer. So the put that pen down, Randy, is derived from Randy during episodes writes down timestamps for things that he will be entertaining or funny enough to put on the worst of or best of
Yeah.
Just
watched
cutting clips.
videos.
Whenever he starts
Yeah.
laughing, he just instinctually
Instinctively?
reaches instinctively. What goes there?
Reaches
I don't know.
for a
You guys
pen.
have both said each words, and I have no clue which one it is still.
Yeah, it's one of those. I'm sure.
Somebody's right.
He does it with his instinct.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and vote. Drinking 1 beer. Sorry, Randy.
Oh, ho, ho. Woo! I'm going to go ahead and just say it. We're drinking 1 beer.
We're drinking 1 beer.
Come
no
on.
offense, Randy, but
Come
like
on,
anytime we
Randy.
actually tell Randy to put the pen down, we don't actually mean it.
No.
Well, sometimes we mean
Yeah.
it, but most of the time not. You have to go drinking one beer.
Oh, here we go.
Now we're talking.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the matchup that people have
This is
been
a
waiting
fun
for.
matchup right here.
The 5-12 matchup, as everyone knows, is always a little
Yeah,
scary for the
this is
5.
where you could see some upsets.
I believe ongoing is supposed to be one word, but it's whatever.
Good job, Randy.
I don't know if that was Randy's fault.
Eh.
It's number 5, Mocha Clappuccino versus number 12, an ongoing global pandemic.
By the way, shouts to whoever gave me the Cole Campbell shout out the other night.
Wasn't me. Don't
know
look this way.
It definitely was not
Don't
me.
know who that was.
You have to pay for those.
Yeah. Like 20
I bet it was Micah.
20 Canadian dollars.
It was either Micah or KJ. I bet. Speaking of
I don't know, man.
the Mocha Clappuccino himself,
Yeah.
self-described.
The Mocha Clappuccino is just so good.
I mean,
You can see he claps cheeks.
right.
Right. I'm voting for Mocha Clappuccino. How can you not?
Man, ongoing global pandemic's an interesting one because I mean it's true we are still in an ongoing global pandemic. It's ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
It's worldwide, yeah.
This pandemic has gone global. I think we all know that. But you know what else has gone global? KJ, the Mocha Clappuccino himself.
Mm-hmm.
So MC moves on for me. For me.
That's all it takes.
You guys both voted that, but I will say my vote was going to Mocha Clappuccino pretty much every single time.
Okay.
I also don't think that's how you spell Clappuccino, but you know, we're not here to edit Randy. As we all know, like you guys know it, it's Photoshop doesn't have a sound or sorry, what am I saying? A spell check, so it's a little difficult. Number 13 versus number 4. Number 13, you gotta think, versus number 4. Seinfeld soundbite.
You got to think Seinfeld soundbite's winning. See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Okay. You got to think. No, I'm going Seinfeld soundbite. It's too good. Plus, that's an all-time show for me. So
Man, Dylan loves Seinfeld.
he really does, man. He really does.
Why?
He's watching it on the plane.
Are you just cracking up on the plane? Are you kicking the seat in front of you, just laughing at Seinfeld
Watch
episodes?
it on the plane. I love that show. It's my all-time favorite sitcom.
Hey, dude, it's a soup Nazi guy. Oh.
No one talks about it, but Dylan's actual favorite sitcom is King of Queens.
No, but it's not a bad show.
It's T-Man's fave.
Is it?
Yeah, not even close. He loves King of Queens, dude.
Yeah.
If we did, if instead of doing worst of after Bachelor is over and we started just doing like rewatches of something, T-Man would be begging for us to do King of Queens.
I love that.
I've been trying to watch a little Mad About You lately at the crib, and Sally's just not having it.
Well, stop.
You're not.
That show stinks.
Oh, you don't like Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser's a
That
cuck.
show
You don't like
stinks.
Paul Reiser. You don't like Helen Hunt, Academy Award winner
Neither one of
Helen
them.
Hunt.
Neither one do anything for
I like
me.
her brother better. Seinfeld soundbite moves on.
100% moves
not
on.
even close.
You
This
got to
was-
think is only okay.
This game was never close.
I like you got to think. But it's
Yeah, but should you got to think be whatever?
Oh, this is the matchup no one wants to pick.
Oh no.
Okay, first of all, his name is Parks, P-A-R-K-S, not P-A-R-K.
Wow, Randy's just killing it.
Don't flame Randy for this.
No.
So we have number 3, Horny Police.
That apostrophe is going to ruin my day. Thank you.
Oh, the
Why would there be an apostrophe there? Who
Park Chevrolet?
wrote these in?
Wait, so then would it be apostrophe here?
yes.
Yes.
Dude, you have suspect.
God.
No, but it should be an S after the apostrophe as well.
Parks is
No.
his-
Why?
It's optional.
But in going along with the possessive of someone's name, I think it's a weird move to
It
ignore it.
depends how you say it. Do you say Parks' dinosaur costume or do you say Parks' dinosaur costume?
I don't say Park's dinosaur costume because that would indicate that there's no apostrophe.
That's not true.
You know, he told me at lunch the other day that his favorite dinosaur is the Pooposaurus Rex.
Really?
No, I think I told him that.
Did he correct you?
He goes, "That's not a real dinosaur." I was
We
like,
asked
well,
him at lunch the other day what his favorite dinosaur was, and he just said all of them.
he likes them all. Just celebrates the entire
His
species.
entire catalog, yeah.
Just loves every one,
What a guy.
even the bad ones. This is tough, and I want to be the first, so it doesn't come down to me. As much as I love a good dino costume, Horny Police is never going to not be funny to me. Like, I'm going to be out of the content game, retired, and I'm just
Yeah.
going to look at my Twitter feed, and I'm going to see, like, the Doge dog or whatever it is with the bar. It's gonna make me laugh.
His dinosaur costume was really dope, but yeah, I can't vote down Horny Police. It's too funny.
Did you have did they pay you a visit in Cabo? The Horny Federales?
They didn't show up.
Los
No.
Federales Hornes.
I was well
the Horny
behaved.
Policia?
I didn't
Los
break any,
Federales Hornitos.
I didn't break any horny laws, so they stayed away from me.
I don't
Okay.
know. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to. Can I vote first next time? Because I haven't even gotten
Yeah,
to
I
vote
wish you would
yet.
start. Will's not even getting
Don't
to
get me
talk.
wrong. Like his costume was torch, but like I was always going horny police anyway, so it didn't
that's
really
fine.
matter.
It's fine.
Ooh, this is where things get. See, this is where things get weird. We got Stella, number 11 seed, versus number 6 seed.
Go ahead, Will.
Bang!
That's good.
It's Mike Breen.
Bang.
Bang.
Who you got, Will?
Unfortunately, I stand the dog, but like Bang was such a mainstay of so many things over the last year that I don't know if I can get away from it. Also, I have yet to see Rosie's name on this entire bracket, and so if you think that I'm going to vote for someone else's dog when my dog didn't even make the cut, you get the fuck out of here.
This is Bitmadness, right? Is this Bitmadness? Is that what we're
That's
doing?
what they're calling it, Dylan.
Because Dinosaur Costume and Stella, while I love both of them, are
Just-
not bits.
Stella's your dog.
Yeah, they're not bits.
Are you about to vote against your dog?
Stella's just straight up my dog, and I love her to death. She's great. I'm going Bang.
Oh my god!
Wow. Well, let the
disrespect
record
to your
show
own
I would have
dog.
voted. I voted for Stella.
I mean, Stella's great, but she's not a bit.
How'd
and,
she do it? The daycare.
She did great. They have a pool there, I guess. She was swimming like a crazy woman.
Yeah, they like. Randy loves that place.
Yeah,
it's good.
She got a little spot under her eye with like missing some hair. She got in a.
What?
I don't know what happened.
I need. Well, they better.
Did she get
answer some
sucker punched
questions.
at daycare?
She may have caught it on a fence or something. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bothering her. She's good.
All right. Well, let me know.
Has
if
she,
I need to
has
go
she
up there.
actually told you that? No, Dad, it's not bothering me.
Don't do not tell. Do not tell Randy. Dog Randy.
We've got a number 7 versus number 10 seed here. The number 7 seed is as this is the only way she can eat fajitas.
Oh man.
versus number 10 kickback Apres nose beers. For those of you not familiar with as this is the only way she can eat fajitas, it is from the Dallas, Texas restaurant Micocina.
Yes, the infamous Dallas Tex-Mex spot.
Where some guy put his wife on Front Street, and an absolute embarrassing picture of her just being just put out by the situation.
She was so over that meal. She hadn't even touched her fajitas.
My favorite part about it was that she clearly got pissed off about the whole thing and like made him delete the tweets and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It was perfect because like not only did he not accomplish what he wanted to accomplish by like exposing this restaurant using his podcast account, but then his wife got pissed
Oh,
at him too. It's like,
yeah.
dude, how many L's are you trying to take in
Just
one fucking
totally
meal?
I
embarrassed.
forgot
his
he had a
wife.
pod. I forgot there was that element.
Yeah, no, he tried to use his pod clout.
I respect that.
If one of you ever did that from the main account, like our circling back account, I would be so annoyed. I'd be like, are you really trying to expose a Tex-Mex restaurant?
That's
with
a
our
Randy. That's a human Randy move.
Was he trying to get people on his side here and like to take down this restaurant? What was the point of
It
this?
was like
First
the
of
second
all-
day you could even eat during the
What an
pandemic
idiot.
at a restaurant.
It was. You're right. And also, Micocina, well, certainly not the best restaurant in Dallas. It's still an institution, and if you think that them being a little lazy with the shredded cheese is going to get people to boycott Miko, that ain't happening. Not as long as there's a Mambo Taxi on that menu.
I still never had a Mambo Taxi.
They're good, but you know when you start thinking about sugar and stuff, it could really.
I hear things get pretty dicey when you get to like number 5.
I've never made it that far.
Don't.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. He's doing this.
Mambo number 5. Yeah.
I am going to vote for what I think will go very far throughout this entire thing, and it's as this is the only way she can eat fajitas.
Dave, go ahead and vote.
For me, it's absolutely fajitas. Dude, this is never not funny. If this could be referenced on a random like Friday afternoon on my TL out of context, and it will never not make me laugh.
I also am going to go fajitas here, but it was close for me. I really enjoy Kickback Opera Nose Beer.
This
a great
was a
segment.
tough matchup.
Yeah,
It was tough.
but
It was tough.
you got to vote fajitas through.
Yeah.
It should have been lower than a 7 seed.
You're not
Lower,
wrong.
higher, closer to 1. How do you say it?
You want to be a low seed.
Okay.
Can we get much higher? Our last matchup in the rowback bracket, Vancouver Banff versus Gotney Schwabs.
Okay.
Gotney Schwabs is a 2 seed.
This is.
I got something to say about Vancouver Banff. I think it's run its course a little bit. that joke.
I think we're getting towards the end of it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
It's
But
I've had a lot of fun with it.
It should have been a lower seed. I will say, as much mileage as we get out of it. Like I'm thinking,
Yeah.
like an 8 or a 9.
But I think this shows that we don't need to roast Brett anymore for his Canadian knowledge. The fact that it's a 15 seed as voted by the people means that I don't even think it's going to be in the tournament next year.
Wow.
They're going to get suspended for paying players.
Got any schwabs?
There'll be an NIT team
Yeah.
playing flounder.
I got to go with Gottney Schweipes. I was admittedly down on Schweipes when the phrase was first said, and I think it's when you're on the outside of an inside joke. That's how I felt when Schweipes immediately started taking off.
You warmed up to it pretty quickly, though.
It didn't take long before the next
Yeah.
episode. I was like, well, Schweipes is sticking around.
Now we're all schwapping.
I'm going Schweppes.
I'm going schwab.
I thought you retired from Schweiping.
What?
Like on the dating apps. Sorry.
Come on,
Dude, my mom is so bad at texting.
All moms are bad at
She
texting.
just tested, like, we were in a group chat. She barely uses her phone. She's in a group for baby pics. She just typed F.
She crushed that.
Yeah, she
F's
did.
in the chat, man.
My dad.
She's telling me to frat on because I will.
Yeah, my dad sent sent Sally a text the other day, and he structured it like an email. Hi, Sally. Next line. It's like, Dad, you don't have to announce yourself either.
That's cute, dude.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Hey, it's Ross. Okay,
That's cute.
Dad, chill out. What's the next region?
This is the Vizzy.
Oh,
the
wow.
Vizzy region. You know what? Let's do an ad read real quick just for funsies.
I heard y'all dogging my Vizzy, can't you see?
No, we
thing.
weren't. We were saying how
dude,
much they
no,
liked it.
That
Oh,
must have been another
I
podcast
listened.
you listened to. No, it wasn't us, man.
Pretty sure it was this one.
In life, you have to make a lot of hard choices. Dylan's been making hard choices all over the place lately. It's like, oh, should I stay at this dope hotel or should I go to this doper hotel?
Yeah, it's tough. It's
But luckily
tough.
for you, the doper hotel had something that the other one didn't, and it was dope shit. And so you decided to do that. The option with something extra always makes your choice a little easier. And as the first hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C, Vizzy brings something unique and delicious to the table. So go grab yourself a drink that can do both with Vizzy Hard Seltzer.
Love Vizzy. Love. I've seen a lot of people talking about the new flavs. I've yet to try any of them. I know that's on me. I get it. I can't wait to get in there and try them.
You know what I'm doing this weekend? I'm going to get Vizzy. Just shake that can, don't stop to the... No.
No one's going to convince me that's not as bad as mine.
I mean, we need a bracket of Vizzy.
Vizzy.
Dude, that had to have been better than his. I at least sounded like
no.
Sean A. Paul. Yeah.
He kind of did.
Oh, my gosh.
If Bone Thugs ever hits me up and be like, hey, you want to join the group? I'm going to be Vizzy Bone.
I like that. I
That's
like
a
that
big
a lot.
if.
I don't
I've been
think
waiting
they're
on
going to hit
that.
you. They're not going to hit you.
Hey, man, are you still doing the podcast thing? How do y'all even make money? By the way, do you want to join Bone? I'll be like, yes.
Yeah, Vizzy Bone.
Are they still together?
They tour. I don't think they're really making new music, but occasionally they'll pop up.
That's probably a good move for them. Their back catalog slaps.
It's very good.
Vizzy's the first hard seltzer crafted with antioxidant vitamin C because they hate oxidants. They're just anti them.
Oxidants, you're out of here.
Same.
You're out of here.
There's this fruit. It's called a super fruit. It's also called acerola. It's a cherry. It's a super fruit with 30 times more vitamin C per cup than an orange. I always thought that oranges had like the most vitamin C you could get.
Nah,
Nope.
It's an acerola.
Bye-bye. One seed Acerola.
And
Welcome.
last summer was the summer of Vizzy as well as this summer is as well. And they only had 4 flavors last summer. This summer, we have an embarrassment of riches. In April, I think they might have already even released these. I don't even know if we have to wait till April. Vizzy is launching its own lemonade hard seltzer in 4 delicious flavors: watermelon, peach, strawberry, and raspberry and strawberry.
One of our listeners on Twitter has an ongoing ranking system of Vizzy flavors.
Good. We need that.
And I'm following along very closely.
Well, they also have pineapple, mango, black cherry, lime, strawberry, kiwi, blueberry, pomegranate, Dave, which they're going to start making in Tall Boys. Or no, black cherry limes in the Tall Boys. I don't know. Just go
This
follow
changes
them on
things.
social, and
This
they'll give you all the
changes
updates.
a lot.
Papaya passion fruit. I can't wait to try that one. Hey, Drake, play passion fruit.
Mm-hmm.
But with Vizzy, you can enjoy refreshment now with antioxidant vitamin C at 5% ABV, 100 calories, and less than 1 gram of real cane sugar per can. Every sip of Vizzy is more exhilarating. The Vizzy lemonade has 0 grams of sugar per 12-ounce serving. 0 grams. Upgrade your hard seltzer to Vizzy. To find out where you can purchase Vizzy, go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. You must be 21 or older. Now let's do it.
Go to the bracket. young Randy. Oh wow, this one could get ugly. Got a 2 versus a 15.
Damn.
Randy's happy hour sign-offs against the 15 seed Popping Top.
Is Popping Top enough of a bit to get on here? I want to vote for it over Randy just to put Randy in his place a little bit because he's been getting cocky around the office.
Completely
But
agree.
I don't know if Popping Top is at the point where it should be, especially given that big arms are out at this point.
It's a good point.
I'm
It would be
going-
humiliating if Randy went out in the first round.
Would he be able to recover from it?
No.
It would almost be better if we just voted it to the championship and then had him lose in the last one.
No, that'll give him too much respect.
I'm going with number 2, Randy's happy hour sign-offs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine, whatever. Put him through.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, I guess you can have that one, Randy. Number 10 versus number 7. Number 10 is Brett's geography takes, which should be classified as a bit, right? Because he's not actually this bad at geography, is he?
Oh.
Versus naming kids after public infrastructure.
Oh, it's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny.
Wait, is
Can't wait to meet Bridges to Freeze.
is parks infrastructure technically?
There's a better way to describe what that is.
I like public infrastructure. I have
Yeah.
to go with number 7, naming kids after public infrastructure. But nothing beats when Brett has a geography take. Like anytime, I actually trust Brett very much with these things. But anytime that he says something, there's a major part of me inside that hopes that he's wrong.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Dude, the thing about Brett, he's so confident in his delivery when he says stuff that I never doubt what he's saying. And then and if people are like, "Oh, that's just way wrong, man."
That's why he's dangerous.
Dude, I got to go Brett's
That's why, I
geotakes.
think that's why he's a good sales guy. He's just like, he has a great confident delivery.
Brett shoots first, asks questions later. Like
Yeah.
once it's
Oh,
pointed
yeah.
out that like what he said was not right.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
The onus is on you, Dylan, because I named naming kids after public infrastructure, and Dave said Brett's geography takes.
Ooh, I'm gonna go infrastructure on this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Brett.
It's fun.
Hey, Brett, take a seat. Number 6 versus number 11, working song lyrics into conversation versus
Wow.
number 11, Frat Dave.
Fred, we haven't seen Fred Dave in a minute.
I know, and to be honest, I think that's kind of upsetting. I don't think Frat Dave has run its course yet.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, man. I mean, he's been trying to focus more on school. He's trying to get that GPA up. He knows he's got to apply to law school in the fall.
Didn't they figure out a way to not include his GPA on the last?
Yeah, they kept him off the active roster because he's dragging the chapter
He's
down.
bringing it down.
Yeah.
I'm going with I'm
What's
going
fratting?
with an upset baby, Frat Dave from downtown.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go working song lyrics into conversation. Even
You
though
would.
even though I'm never the one that is able to do it. It's always you guys.
No, you do it.
I still enjoy it a lot when y'all do it.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Onus is on you, Frat Dave.
Well, that's just odd because if I vote for the 11 seed Frat Dave, then it's like, oh, you're just voting on yourself.
It's okay.
And
yeah,
I will.
but it is frat to vote for
That's
yourself.
right. That's right. A little self-dealing here. Number 11 moves on. Frat Dave.
Let's fucking go.
Congratulations. One shining moment.
Do you think you can reach out to him at some point and maybe talk to him about coming in for an appearance during the
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Bitmadness?
You
Okay.
can get in here.
We got number 14, Mega Tough Scene versus 3, Papa Roach, which I believe Papa Roach is alluding to the suffocation, no breathing.
Suffocation.
Exactly.
Papa Roach has had quite the glow up in the last 6 months.
We started doing that bit before, like, it
Years
started.
ago.
Okay, I was going to say, this doesn't feel like something that has been a recent thing.
No.
Mega Tough Scene was really strong in its heyday.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since it's been super popular.
Yeah.
But when we were saying that, and when it was a major joke on the TL, it was a good bit. And for that reason, I'm going Mega Tough Scene, which is what it's going to be for Papa Roach here in a sec. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we've given Mega Tough Scene like the treatment of ruining it. Whereas with Papa Roach, it's almost expected at this point when someone says something that ends in ation. It's like just expected at this point, and I don't like it when the bit becomes expected. When everyone's racing to go say the same thing, it's like, all right, maybe this is sailed its course. Speaking of, do you guys see that America's Cup this weekend?
You did.
If
We
Papa
know that.
Roach wins, it's because of like short-term memory. I mean, it's fresh in the brain.
I'm going with MTS, Mega Tough Scene.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Sorry, Dave, no onus for you.
Let's fucking.
Aw.
Hey, your
Well, I
onus just threw out the window.
Damn. Sorry, Papa.
Number 4
Papa's
versus
not
number
in the house.
13. Ants Go Marching, which it's still not called that, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it just ants marching? And Dylan not being able to cook.
Oh,
That's rude. I can cook for the record.
I hate this matchup because I want to
Dude.
vote for both. This should not be a 4 versus a 13.
Dylan makes a great spinach salad.
I do. Man, if y'all had this, I gotta find a way to get y'all this salad. It's
Dylan not being able to cook moves on for Dave.
It moves on for Will too.
What?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
sorry.
want to. I don't want to get rid of ants marching, but at the
I
same
don't
time,
either, but
I have to admit it wasn't a bit that I came up with. When I put this on the soundboard, it was a tribute to Chris from the Ticket.
thank you.
And unfortunately, the same day that I put it on the board,
It's-
they released a Chris that day, and so I was like,
Oh yeah,
well,
we sat here and listened to it.
it was like, oh, cool. This bit that I was gonna, take from them is now just still going on with them.
People like it.
Can we do one?
It makes
last
me
one?
happy.
Can we do one last one for Bitmadness?
It doesn't mean you have to get rid of it though, does it?
We're not going to get rid of it, but I think we should just do one farewell one. Okay? Moment of silence. Okay.
That's
I like
Dave
how you
Matthews?
take the time to like edit your drops like at the end, so it like cuts off at a good spot. Whereas I'm really shitty at that.
Yeah, Dave just has to kill the
I'm-
volume on it because it keeps running.
I'm quite anal about doing that.
Yeah, I wish I had that attention to detail. No, Dylan not being able to cook is I think it's the rightful winner, but
He can
I will
cook.
say the other day Dylan texted me like after he got back from the trip and was like, "Hey, I'm cooking some chicken. Like, what do you take it off at?" Like it because he was saying that he takes his off at 140 and then it cooks a little bit like because he wants a medium rare. And I was like, "Dude, chicken's different than beef."
Yeah, I remember that conversation. That was a good one. Thanks for your help, by the way, Dave.
Yeah, I didn't want you to get
Yeah,
salmonella.
I didn't. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's a turkey, not a chicken.
Yeah, it's not chicken.
Bloop, bloop.
Number 12
What?
versus number 5, because as you guys know, 12 versus 5s are always tough. I'm going to say that for every 12 versus 5.
See,
Gardner Snake Dave versus Dylan hitting the slow.
GSD, we haven't heard from him.
We
in
point out
years.
that Gardner is spelled incorrectly on here, but that's okay. It's not a big deal.
Well, that was part of the bit.
I think that was
You
Garden,
understand that.
Gardiner.
Whatever.
Duh.
Gardner.
I don't like that you're being like the grammar guy during a thing that like our backers made.
Yeah,
this.
I
dude.
would have let it go, but the PARK''S is really grinding
Honestly,
my
it just
gears.
You
rubbed
can't
me,
get past
it
it.
rubbed me
I
the
wanna
wrong
fight
way.
somebody.
It rubbed me the wrong way when you hit me with it's optional about Parks' name. Like, shut the fuck up.
It is. Rhodes is in the same position.
Yeah, so is my last name, Dylan, and I
Dylan.
always do an extra S because I'm not
And that's
I'm not a
fine.
reckless, lazy bastard.
It's fine.
Dylan,
What, David?
Dylan hitting the slopes.
Is this about me skiing? Because I went to Breckenridge recently.
Maybe
or-
I think it might be.
Okay. I love to ski. I really do. Pretty good at it. 5 seed, huh? Okay.
This is a strong matchup. Gardner Snake Dave, I mean, I think people enjoyed it. Hadn't heard from him in a while. Dylan hitting the slopes, I mean,
It's every weekend.
it's every weekend
It's
with this
the
fucking
bit is
guy.
just it's still
I'd
just
go like once a year and go to Colorado and have a good time. For
I'm
a
just
few
going to
days.
put mine out there. The 5 seed Dylan hitting the slopes moves on.
wow. Dylan, what are you gonna choose?
Gardner Snake Dave.
Okay,
Little sassy little Gardner.
So what you're saying is that the
What's up,
onus is on your
guys?
boy right now?
Just put Dylan hit the slopes through and let's move on.
All right, if you say so. Yeah,
Hey,
let's go
Dylan.
Dylan hitting the slopes.
How's that?
If you want it put through Dylan, we can make that happen for you. I was going to choose Gardner Snake Dave, but I think you made a good point.
I do love a spinach salad.
Number 8 versus number 9. I'm an oil man. Or Dave, do you want to introduce the I'm an oil man? Versus Add me on the grom.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm an oil man is a little bit underrated here.
It should not be an 8 seed.
We
and-
got a lot of mileage out of that.
Yeah, I'm an oil man has to go on for me, and it's not even close.
Dave, I believe you were not real big on the Add Me on the Grom kid for a while. Is that right?
Maybe. No, it was the other kid.
Are you sure?
Who was the
Add
kid?
Me on
that-
the Grom kid will never not be really, really funny to me.
But are you getting a little tired of the sound hit? I
No.
kind of want to replace
No.
this with something else.
No, please don't. I'm gonna leave the
I don't. But
podcast.
it's like perfect. It is a little bit annoying, but it's perfect. He's saying the perfect thing.
You
for
guys
the
on
show.
Instagram?
I know. I'm just kind of getting tired of that's being occupied by Abney on the Grom every single day.
But it's right. It's in your
Dude, it's
touch
perfect.
zone.
I know.
It's in your touch zone.
Never get rid of that, please.
Okay.
But Oil Man is really strong. I'm gonna go Oil Man here.
It's Oil Man.
Yeah.
It's Oil or Oil Mon.
Oh no, this is talking about the movie, whereas Oil Mons is talking about the restaurant.
That's your
in Lubbock.
restaurant. Yeah.
Why didn't Abbott announce the mask mandate from Oil Mons in Lubbock?
That's a great point. I was hoping he was going to do Chewy's.
Number 16.
Oh God,
New sponsor alert. This is number 1.
This is a slaughter.
Put some respect on new sponsors.
This is a slaughter. New sponsor alert is bad, just a bad bit.
No, people
But I think
like it.
I think that's why I enjoy it.
People get mad when you don't do it.
People hate it.
I like it.
It's so bad.
I like it. But I like
sponsor.
Welcome to Wilmons more. I have to go with the bread and butter here.
Why is it in the big text voice? No one knows.
To be clear, we don't serve bread and butter.
I
at
think
Wilmons.
it was around the time that Big Tex maybe caught on fire and died and then rose from the grave, like Jon Snow.
It was also around the time where they had the contest for the voice replacement.
Ah, yes.
You could submit a audio clip, which I didn't do. Should have.
Should have done The Bachelor. Should have done the Big Tex. I mean, just so many. Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
How could you not vote? Well, let's not even vote on this. Let's just put Wilmons through.
This is a slaughter. This game was like
This
This game was over at halftime.
This
They
is
rested
the
the
most
starters.
lopsided one so far.
Welcome to Wilmons. I mean, it's just a monster.
Yeah, we had the last
Yeah.
guy on the bench hitting a free throw with the student section going wild.
Yeah,
at the
put
end
the
of this
student
one.
manager.
We're talking
Team
Final
manager.
Four. This is Final Four material.
Let's move on.
Man, we're halfway through, huh?
Halfway through. This is this is gonna be a long episode today, but to be honest, don't really give a fuck. Bad boy shit.
Dude, Will don't even care.
We got the Miller High Life bracket now, baby. Number 1, Dylan's broken cell phone, with number 16, another Dylan bit, being behind the dumpster COVID testing.
One of my favorite Watch Media gifts that you can look up on your whatever is from the broken cell phone bit. It's funny. It's strong.
I thought Dylan actually got tested in the dumpster.
He did. No, it's a straight up dumpster.
It's not a dumpster.
It looks like a dumpster.
It's like a what do you call it?
A portable building? Like
It's like a storage crate almost.
It's a storage container.
the
Yes.
storage container. Thank you.
I saw them setting it up one day, like putting the banner on it, like after closing it down the night before. It's just a straight up dumpster.
Behind the dumpster COVID.
Dude, it's so weird.
That's funny.
Because that almost put our company into jeopardy, I have to get rid of behind the dumpster COVID testing.
Dylan got tested in a storage unit. That's so funny.
I did, yeah. They had the same.
It wasn't even
tools.
zoned for that.
It was in an empty parking lot.
The one by my old place isn't even in a parking lot anymore. It's just literally on a patch of grass.
It's a parking lot for. There's no building. It's just a lot. There's not even a building there, a structure. Just a vacant lot. It's really weird.
Dylan's broken cell phone's got to move on.
Why
I
don't they
like
do
the
something about
upset
that
here. The Dylan's dumpster dive COVID test is just, for me, it's just so funny. The broken cell phone's funny too. It's just funny. It's just of all the places
Have
to
you
get
voted yet,
tested.
Will?
Yes, I vote for your broken cell phone.
Okay, I want to put broken cell phone through.
I kind of want to go back though.
the
I think
dumpster-
Dave's made a compelling
Go
argument.
for it. I don't care.
I'm going with dumpster.
All right.
Dumpster
Wow, one
COVID.
seat goes down.
Wow, dude, that does not happen.
One seat goes down.
Part of the reason that it's funny is because I was making fun of it, and then you were like, "I actually got tested there."
I got tested there.
What? Dude.
But to be fair, I got a backup test the same day. I got the nasal one. This was the gum one that they did.
You didn't do the Chinese COVID test?
What's that one? Did I miss this?
You're more likely to get COVID from that dumpster.
Randy
than to
remembers.
Actually,
It wasn't a dumpster.
It was the anal swab.
Oh yeah, I didn't do the anal swab.
It was the anal pipe. That's the pipe that it chose.
we got a tight one
Oh,
here.
this one's impossible.
Number 9. Number 9 is this drop. That's not it. That's not it either.
Certainly not.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Versus number 8, Sassy Wolf Dave.
Both very sassy.
Both
I'd say.
these are both lower seeds in my opinion. They're both really strong. Sassy Wolf Dave was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Can I vote first?
I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you.
I'm going to go with Sassy Wolf Dave. And it's because we only really got Sassy Wolf Dave during spooky
You
season.
looking tasty.
Well, you know, it 'tis the season.
Yeah. And so it's
was
not
it
it's
spooky season or when we talked about the Colorado wolf situation?
probably all the above.
You have to remember, though, that was sass eating season.
You're right.
David. Sassy Wolf Dave's good.
Sassy Wolf Dave, I have to go with it.
I low-key like Sassy Wolf Dave more than Gardner Snake Dave.
I
Like,
do too.
low-key.
No,
your fucking
for me, it's
mouth.
not even low key at this point. It's,
Really?
Yes. I love Sassy Wolf
Every
Dave.
time Dave does an animal, he's always he's always sassy as fuck.
I know.
What's the deal
No,
with
the
that,
Gardner
dude?
snake's a very honest, hardworking snake.
Animals are just
No,
sassy like that.
Yeah, but also sassy. Those azaleas. You gotta water those azaleas.
Yeah, he's a little lippy.
He is.
A little high and mighty, that Gardner snake.
Little sass queen.
What are you going with, Dave?
I mean, I had never heard the I'm about to bust clip. That was new to me. When you busted that out, it hit me, and I was like, "What the? I didn't know."
That was
funny.
actually a suggestion from hashtag.
It was a good one. I'll go Sassy Wolf. Sassy. Well, you put some respect on the Sass Wolf.
If someone can tell us the origin story of Sassy Wolf Dave, I would like to hear it because I don't know if it was from.
Gotta be spooky.
I don't have a good memory though, so I trust Dylan. Number 5, next one. Number 5, fraternity leave versus number 12, mobbing with the boys.
Ooh.
Fraternity leave had a hot stretch in there. They won their conference tournament and got in. They got the automatic bid because that was like a one-time drop.
Legitimately.
The phone
I
call.
can't believe it's a 5 seed.
The phone call we got when the dude was it a voicemail episode?
Yes.
Okay. When he talked about what was going on at
Delaware.
At Miami University is where the story originated, and he called in from Delaware, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. And he said, "Wow, we're out here mobbing." It absolutely killed me. It just was one of the funniest things ever. So I got to go mobbing with the boys here.
I'm gonna go fraternity leave just to make Will decide.
I think Dylan's right. I enjoy fraternity leave got a hearty laugh out of me, but it didn't become as much of a bit as it could have. Whereas mobbing with the boys, that guy's voicemail alone took us
so funny.
From hearing knowing about the word mobbing to absolutely abusing the word mobbing. So I
Yes.
think I have to go with the 12 over the 5 here. That's because everyone knows that's a really difficult.
That's a tough
matchup.
draw for
Put him
fraternity
through.
leave.
Put him through.
Ooh, this one's another hard one. This is very office driven. We have number 13, 4 timesing, or I guess quadrupling the internet speed versus number 4, podcast week.
Is it podcast week this week, or is that next week?
I got news.
Wait a minute.
It's podcast week, baby.
Oh, wow! I didn't even know, man.
Yep.
It's
Dave, are you checking
exciting.
your calendar? Can you confirm on your calendar?
Podcast week. Yeah.
Shit, yes.
It's podcast week.
How do we not have a shirt that says podcast week?
Write that down.
It just needs to say podcast week and then below it, January 1st to December 31st.
We do need to make a podcast week. Sure.
Yeah, that'll be
for
next.
sure.
I'm going with podcast week.
Yeah, I am too. Especially since we have a shirt coming out.
I'm gonna go with quadrupling the internet speed because I mean it was Randy's big initiative and then he did it. He said he was gonna do it. and he
pulled,
did it.
Yeah, he pulled
did
it out.
Yep. It was pretty big.
Quadrupled it. What did it do to the upload speed? Quadrupled that as
Also
well.
Quadrupled it.
It's huge.
We also have number 3, Shack It, versus number 4, Rural.
Shack it and rule.
How sad?
Rural.
How sad is it that Shacket season's like ending? You know, sun's out.
Yeah,
This
that means you can wash it now, Dylan,
Okay.
if you want
This-
to throw that thing in.
Matchup. You have polar opposites as far as words that I like to say. Shack it rolls off. Everybody likes saying
Great
that
word.
word. It's a great word. Rural. It's
Rural.
just it's a problem for everybody.
Rural. What a stupid word.
What are you doing? Are you growling at me? What
Who
the
came
fuck?
up with that?
Some fucking
jerk.
dumbass.
Some idiot.
Don't look into that. I don't know. I don't
I'm
really
going
wanna know.
Shacket. I'm a Shacket boy. It's
You
Shacket
have to go
season.
Shack It. We got too much mileage out of Shack
Well,
It.
that being said, I'm gonna vote Rule.
They were calling
Matt
me.
Rule?
Matt Rule. Hey
Plus,
guys,
remember
how's it going?
everybody was calling me Shacky Robinson for a while.
No.
Wow, that is no.
No.
They weren't calling you that.
Oh.
I hate you. Number 11, Big Arms being out versus number 6, New York City.
New York City.
Big arms being out. It's one of my favorite things
Imagine having big arms in 2021.
because it's just like when you see somebody out there with just some muscular, veiny, large arms, you know, and he's just showing them off. You're like, dude, what a clown!
Stop. I'm going to throw up, dude.
Dude,
Stop.
there's a guy
What
at
a
the
clown.
Stop. I'm
there's
gonna-
a guy
I
at the
can't think about
pool
that.
at the montage, and he he probably had 20-inch biceps. I almost went up to him and just told him what the deal was. He was so out of style. He looked like an idiot.
Like, where have you
It was
been, dude?
disgusting.
Do you know who our big arms being out, skinny arm king might be?
J-Bone?
Justin Thomas.
He's definitely got.
He's built like a 13-year-old.
I just I see it and I'm like, oh my God, the perfect arms don't exist. And then I see
Yeah,
Justin Thomas.
man.
I'm like, there they are.
He's a short king too.
They're perfect.
We stand our short king, tiny arms.
The way his stupid Ralph Lauren polos fit on his
Well,
tiny
they're
little
not
Oh,
Ralph
yeah, I was
Lauren
gonna say, he
anymore,
doesn't wear those
so-
anymore.
He doesn't? They dropped him?
He got dropped.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
We talked about it literally on Too Much Dip. You were
Oh, yeah,
right
that's
next to
right.
me.
What does he wear now?
I don't know. I didn't really take note.
He wears the Kirkland brand.
Is he?
Polos.
He should just be
I don't
wearing.
know.
He should just be wearing the Vineyard Vines collection from what's his face, Jim Nance.
Dude.
I don't know what I'm going with here. I need you guys to talk me through this. Big Arms being out versus New York City. I really get excited every single time that I get to do the New York City, but I don't feel like I do it that often.
New York City is also connected to Brett's pace bit.
Yeah.
This is
So it's actually I don't know if I'm counting that as well.
this isn't particularly close for me. It's big arms being out.
Okay.
That's interesting as somebody who on occasion has problems with his arms getting too big.
Yeah, based on every single Instagram you put out, I would think that you're on the team of Big Arms being in.
I'm a chest guy. I'm not an arm guy. Everybody knows that. I don't have big arms.
People were saying that, like, I don't know, did you dirty on the timeline? What were they talking about?
Did you not see it? You saw it.
Yeah, I did.
The-
It reminded me of a movie that I had watched recently.
maybe uncomfortable.
Magic Mike.
No, it was a different one. It was like 6 minutes long.
What kind of stuff are you watching, Dave?
Short films.
Yeah, I mean the chin. Yeah, he's shredded, but you know,
Dude, everybody's shredded at that age.
when you're 5'6" and like 19 years old, it's not hard to look like that.
Being shredded in your lower 20s is not cool.
No.
No, if you don't have some sort of like, you have to have like a beer belly at that age, or like you have to be a little
Yeah.
out of shape.
Have some fun, dude.
You gotta let it rip after college, and that metabolism slows down.
I'm on Dylan's side. Big Arms being out goes through.
Cool.
New York
Me too.
City, get the fuck out of here.
Bye.
Turns out it is sleeping. Number 7, Dylan punting objects versus number 10, making fun of Randy without a mic. I know what I'm going with here, and it's not even close. Number 10. You punting stuff has been good, but I feel like you're not going to punt anything anytime soon anymore.
Yeah, we don't want you to get hurt.
Thank you. That's fair. Yeah, it is a strain on the old hammy whenever I punt something.
One of the most fun I've had on the podcast in recent memory was making fun of Randy's party outfit that he wore that one day.
He just couldn't stop partying.
He was just
Yeah,
partying.
it is fun to call him a dork too, like
But-
doing his nerd like computer shit.
I did feel bad about Randy not. Now I'm worried that he's never going to wear that outfit again, even though I want him
he
to.
would.
What,
No,
the
I don't
wacky
want to embolden
Trimbacki
him.
outfit.
Yeah. Is Bodacious Booty on this bracket?
He says no.
Yeah, I'm going with number 10, making fun of Randy without a mic. It's
Yeah.
just too enjoyable.
It's good.
I
too.
am too. Put it through.
Our last one of this one.
Can I pee after this one? I'm
can.
sorry. This liquid death is killing me.
I was going to say you
Return
even
fire.
you
Murder
even
your bladder?
opening that before an episode.
It's
I
stupid.
almost said to you like, Dave,
I
this
know.
is a bad
You're
idea.
right. I wish you would have. And it's my fault.
Number 15, Shark Week versus number 2, El Glizzadente.
Oh, this.
Do we even need to vote on this one?
A 2 seed.
Glizzadentes. No one's beating Glizzadente in this whole damn thing.
No.
By the way, whenever
Just
Ta-
go pee, Dave, because El Glizzadente is going through.
tagging me in posts when just a hot dog is even mentioned on Twitter or Instagram, I'm so over it.
Well, dude, I'm sure that you saying that you're over it's going to really stop things.
Hey, I'm gonna start getting loose with the blocks. How about that? How about that, folks?
I don't block anymore. Unless you're actually like
Yeah.
a bad troll, then
I-
I'll block you.
I haven't blocked someone in years, actually. Now that I think about it.
I have. There's some people that just deserve it. But the mute is the silent killer. When you mute someone, it's just like,
So they don't even know.
You can scream into the echo chamber, but guess what? It's not echoing today, honey.
Silent killer.
I love muting people.
All right, I guess El Glizzadente is going through.
Did anyone call you El Glizzadente when you were in Mexico?
No. Not a soul.
was? Here's a question. What was the Wagyu glizzy topped with?
Ooh, it was on a what's that bun called?
Brioche?
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. I dabble.
And there was a a spicy mustard.
Okay.
There was some other kind of sauce on it too. I forgot. And then it had pickled jalapenos, and maybe like a pickled onion as well. Pickled like purple onion.
Okay. Red onion.
Red
is
onion.
what they're traditionally
But
called.
they're purple.
You're not really making a lot of strides for you right now of not knowing how to cook when you call it a purple onion.
I'm not familiar with vegetables really, but it is. The color is purple. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. It
Okay.
should be called the purple onion instead of a red onion. I don't
Okay.
know why it's called a red onion.
Okay.
I don't know the difference between sweet onions and Vidalia onions and white onions.
There's a lot of onions out there, man.
I like them though. I stand.
I'm telling you, it was awesome.
I think onions might be the top vegetable for me when it comes to dressing up meals.
And it came with sweet potato fries.
Miss me on that.
Oof.
Sweet potato fries are overrated.
It was so good.
No one ever wants to eat that last sweet potato fry sitting on the table. It's too much. They're too sweet.
I prefer them not in fry form, for sure. My sweet potatoes. Hey, Dave, you missed exhilarating conversation.
You missed a lot.
Back in on baked potatoes. Me too. Dude,
Oh, man.
that was one of those ones where it was starting to hurt. Like,
That was a fast pee. You did not mess around in there.
He murdered that pea.
Yeah, you did.
payback from all the death I'd caused.
We got the Pancho region. Major shouts to Pancho. Go get a free shirt or hat. Listen to Wednesday's episode in order to figure out how to do that. Number 2, the homie playing GTA versus Randy's Hinge profile.
Can I say there are a lot of Randy-themed entries here?
Yeah, it seems a little sus.
It seems quite sus.
Seems a little
Yeah, I've
sus.
seen a lot of people talking about that.
Was I on fraternity leave when Randy's Hinge profile became a thing? I feel like it's not
Probably.
like that big of a thing.
Dude, I genuinely don't remember Randy's Hinge profile.
Dude, Randy put this in there just to have people know that he has a Hinge profile, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did you edit? He edited the bracket.
Did you ever get your Hinge profile up? Is it going? He says no. Why not, dude?
This freaking guy.
What a jerk.
I'm going with the homie playing GTA just because I actually recently downloaded Grand Theft Auto Vice City onto my
Really?
PS4.
The old one.
I saw that you could buy it on PS4, and they were doing a special that day for $4.99, and I thought, you know what? Let's get nostalgic. And so I downloaded GTA Vice City. Got to be honest, really fucking fun.
Yeah.
It brought back so many memories of me sitting in my bedroom for hours, just like not doing the missions, just trying to see how many stars I could get.
Yeah, you rarely did the missions.
It's just causing havoc around Vice City, really.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Homie playing GTA.
I'm not going to vote against the homie here.
Can't vote against him. Sorry, Randy.
Number 10, mouth kissing the homies versus number 7, there's no way to look that up. See, this one's an interesting one because in this climate, mouth kissing the homies is not totally generally accepted. At the same time, there's no way to look that up has been a bit for so long that it's almost, you wonder if it's time to pass the torch.
Huh. I'm not ready to pass it yet.
All right, does that mean you're voting for number 7?
My vote is for there's no way to look that up.
Yeah, that one is just strong, man. It's been around for a long time.
Because generally you can look the thing up we're talking about.
That's the thing
joke.
about
It's
it.
true.
That's the joke.
It's true.
So it advances then.
Go on.
Come on, Randy.
And he's
Come
over
on,
there
dog.
updating his Hinge.
Wow. This one's a tough one.
Randy's really blowing it.
Number
folks.
6, spooky season versus number 11, Dylan's faves. Is it Dylan's faves or Dylan faves?
It's Dylan faves. It's correctly spelled on.
So you're not going to correct the grammar
No,
here?
They're okay this time.
Dylan faves, for people that don't know, is a playlist where Dylan has a bunch of rap songs that came out 3 months ago, mixed in with some Elton John and James Blunt.
There's faves.
A lot of red dirt country as well. It's over 400 songs deep. I need to clean it up a little bit though. It's just every time I find a new song, I just add it to the list instead of like.
That's often how they work.
Well, it's just one. Never mind. We don't get into it. Just my favorite songs. Okay, David.
Your faves.
They're my faves, dude. But it's spooky season is my winner here.
Spooky season's an institution.
I love
but,
spooky season.
But
I miss spooky season. It's
What are
only
you doing on the
March.
phone over there, Dave?
I was ordering a sandwich.
You're just peeing, ordering sandwiches.
I've started to get hangry, even though I ate like 2 hours ago. I'll go spooky season. I mean,
It's spooky
as much as
season.
I love Dylan's faves.
Dylan faves.
Dylan faves.
It's kind of annoying that you haven't released Dylan faves to the people, so I have to go spooky season because that just is what it is.
Oh, now we have the wrong name for a band versus Dave's son.
See, yeah, again, why is my son? He's not a bit. I think he's actually my son, right? From what I've been told.
Straight up his son.
So
That's
Parks,
his name.
just straight Parks didn't make it this year. Rosie didn't make it this year.
Wow. Stella did, though. Stella and Rhodes.
Somehow Stella made it. Blink-183 isn't funny to me, dude. You're just disrespecting a great band.
And when I first said
Absolutely.
Blink-183, I thought that was, I wasn't trying to be funny. I just got it wrong. I was just an idiot.
That's hilarious that you got it wrong. Because I mean, it's
Disrespectful.
They stink. Like, they're awful.
no,
No.
It's a terrible band.
no.
They stink now.
They're gonna make new music.
They're not good now.
They've never been good.
Yes, they have.
But to be fair, this genre is what I don't like, not them.
I feel like this is just a formality. I feel like Rhodes is going through no matter what.
I can't vote against my own son in his first tournament.
It's true.
Even though he's definitely not a bit. He's very much
No, I
just
mean
a
he's
real
very
human
much
being.
real.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I don't really know.
Oh, yeah, this is a...
We got number 4 versus number 13. Number 4 is 1940s Gangster Accents.
Come on.
Versus number 13, Truck Month. This is easy for me.
Come on.
It's got to be the Gangster Accents.
It's absolutely gangster.
But okay,
accents.
it is technically Truck Month,
True.
It's Truck Monster.
ladies and gentlemen. Truck Month.
Part of the reason I like the 1940s Gangster Accents is because it pisses a small contingent of backers off, and I kind of like that they hate it.
Wait, why do they hate it? They just think it's not funny?
I
Or
don't
is it
know.
offensive to them in some
I don't know.
way?
It's hogwash.
They come from, like, mob families or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
are we appropriating mob culture too much?
Nothing funny about that.
Yeah. No, well, no one's laughing.
People don't like that?
Yeah, shut your mouth.
You're joking at my expense, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dumb.
See how that pays out for you. 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. It's got to be 1940s Gangster Accents.
Why do they talk like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's just how we talk.
Yeah, liquid death, see? Murder your thirst, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, call me up. I'll help you murder it.
Yeah. Got
Find the body in the
I got my
trunk.
Tommy gun in the trunk. I'll put you back there too if you don't watch your mouth, Sammy.
Never stood a chance.
Oh, my God.
Our next one is kind of a surprising matchup here. As we know, the 12 versus 5s are always a hard matchup. You guys know that?
Old Gene is a touching base bet.
Yeah, old Gene's old. And number 5, Will Mommies with an apostrophe, whether you want that there or not.
Let me say, though.
Yeah, it's completely unnecessary in this context.
Let me say, though. Old Gene, in Old Gene's prime, unbeatable. Mm-hmm. Number 1 overall seed. Cruising to the Final Four.
Did you see Amy Schumer named her son Gene?
She had to rename her son
Why?
because the first name she chose for the son, when you read it, like if you said his full name aloud, it kind of said something like weird or inappropriate.
Really?
I'll look it up.
That's weird. And inappropriate.
That's what he said.
I know. Oh, I got to know this name.
I got love for the Will Mommies, but Gene's moving on in Dave's bracket.
Wow. You going against the mommies. They're not going to like that, Dave. I'm just telling you.
Gene loved basketball.
Gene loved mommies, too,
Okay,
though.
so she didn't change her son's name from Gene, but she changed the middle name because the child was originally born and named after the son was the middle name of her son was after Dave Attell,
Okay, comedian.
the comedian who she's friends with, and so her son's name was Gene Attell Schumer. Gene Attell,
Gene Attell.
genital.
Oh.
Is that real? That's pretty funny.
It's actually
she
happened.
changed it?
She changed it
To
She-
what?
I don't know. I forget. I could tell you, but a pop up came up on the site, and I don't feel like disabling my ad blocker.
That's a stretch. I don't think she needed to change it.
Gene Attell.
My Gene Natalia.
Dude, I don't know. You send that kid to school, and kids start finding out that it's Gene Attell, and then all of a sudden it's like they start calling him genital. You can't escape that.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
become,
that
you
kid's
just become genital.
$50,000 a year prep school he'll go to.
I stand the Will Mommies here.
Oh, so it's on me. Look, like I said, old Gene, 3-4 years
Oh,
ago,
no.
absolutely unbeatable.
What's changed, Dylan? What's changed?
What's changed is we now have a different podcast or a different name. We don't even talk about Gene anymore.
Yeah,
I wish we.
Well,
I wish
maybe
we
that's
did.
on you. Maybe you should look in the mirror.
I'm gonna vote Will Mommies, but
You freaking
let
guy.
me say, Will Mommies need to know that old Gene is a much better quote unquote bit than Will Mommies, it's an all timer.
Don't
It's
vote
just-
for
Then
them
vote
and then
for
shit
it.
talk
We haven't even said Gene in 3 years.
I just said it.
when we're talking about it now, but it's just this is the 2021 Bitmadness.
Man,
If you think I'm voting against the Will Mommies, you're crazy. We got number 8 versus number 9. Number 8, Dave's mustache. Don't know why they chose this spelling for mustache.
who did this?
Or versus number 9, you crushed that. Oh, dude, you crushed that.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's gonna.
His mustache isn't even a bit. It's just his look.
Yeah.
Did it start as a bit?
All mustaches start as a bit, I think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was
And then
supposed to
you're
be a
like,
one-day thing. No, I was too impressed with myself.
Oh, he's just mustache guy.
Yeah, you're just a mustache boy.
You crushed that. That's a funny, like, you're an idiot response. I'm voting you crushed that. Sorry, Dave. Sorry to your mustache, I should say.
Shout
I'm
out
voting
to his
Dave's
family.
mustache. So it's on you. Are you going to vote your mustache through?
I mean, it's provided me with about 8 months of lip warmth, so it's the least I could do. The
Wow.
mustache moves on.
Wow.
Okay.
And then our final matchup of today. Number 16, the gift of gumbo versus number 1, Dave texting the homie. It's an easy one for me, Dylan. And if I could recommend for you, I also think it should be easy for you. Because I'm not sure if you remember this. I didn't receive the gift of gumbo.
I was going to say, if I had received said gift of gumbo, maybe I would consider it here, but I'm absolutely not considering it since I was not gifted any gumbo.
yeah,
I don't live in my
He
neighborhood.
chose Ross.
They both Ross
He
and the
doesn't
News,
live in your
they're 2 blocks,
neighborhood.
but they're close. They're in South Austin, and they're both close to each other.
You know who also lives? You know who also lived very close to each other? Me and Micah at the time, Dave. You could have brought the gift of gumbo
In
to
the
us.
same. No, Micah would have
Shaking my
found
damn
something
head.
wrong with the gumbo. I'm like, Dave, did you make your own roux?
No, Micah's a pretty good food exchange person. He and I have done it numerous times. I'm going with Dave texting the homie.
All day
Dave's
long.
still getting a vote here, which I think is kind of unfair given how we haven't gotten the gift of gumbo, but I'm going to go with Dave texting the homie.
I'll go gift of gumbo.
Dave texting
the
the homie
upset.
goes through.
Damn it.
That's round 1.
That was fun.
That was fun. The other ones
That was
won't-
madness.
The other ones won't go this long, but when it's round 1 of Bitmadness, you gotta just kick the feet up and just let it ride.
That was fun. We're doing numbers on the time over here.
Oh, wait, we're doing numbies today. This might be an all-time long episode. But before we get out of here today, let's hear from Headspace. Wouldn't it be great if there were a pocket-sized guide to help you sleep, focus, act, or just be better? Well, I got news for you guys. There is, and if you have 10 minutes, Headspace can change your life. Headspace is your daily dose of mindfulness in the form of guided meditations in an easy-to-use app. And guys, when I say this app is easy to use, I mean it. It's very simple. It's not only just simple, but it's aesthetically pleasing.
I love Headspace.
You meditate, the second you open the app, you feel like you're in a calmer place.
I used Headspace before it was a sponsor. That's how much I believe in it. So
I-
much
I-
it works. I love it. It's so simple. I was a beginner, didn't know what the hell I was doing. Headspace walks you right through it, and it works so well, very effective.
It's the only meditation app advancing the fields of mindfulness and meditation through clinically validated research. So whatever the situation, Headspace really can make you feel better. If you're overwhelmed, they have 3-minute SOS meditations for you. I actually had a meditation expert on Sunday Scaries podcast.
Really?
And I asked her one time, I said, are you wasting your time with a 5-minute meditation? Because I thought that's a genuine question. You know what she told me? Absolutely not. Doesn't matter how long your meditation is. It can be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long. As long as you're taking a little time to do it for yourself, you're in good shape. It can also help if you need help falling asleep. Headspace has wind down sessions their members swear by. And for parents, David,
Yes.
Dylan, you don't have a kid yet, right?
Soon to
buddy.
be.
Oh, sorry, Brett.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, cool. You actually crushed that 2 times in a row.
Thank you.
Very, very well done. Well, they just got everything. It's backed by 25 published studies on its benefits, 600,000 5-star reviews. That's a lot of 5-star reviews. That's more than we have.
A lot.
Headspace makes it easy for you to build a life-changing meditation practice with mindfulness that works for you on your schedule, anytime, anywhere. We love it. As Dylan said, we've been using it before we even had these guys on as a sponsor. We're
Yep.
big fans.
Yep.
You deserve to feel happier, and Headspace is meditation made simple. Go to headspace.com/circling. That's headspace.com/circling for free 1-month trial with access to Headspace's full library of meditations for every situation. That is the best deal offered right now. So head over to headspace.com/circling today. Brett, what kind of breaking news you got for us?
Take this one deep today, huh, boys?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is like,
Oh, yeah. Bitmadness that's when you turn out.
it's like Dylan at the plate if Dave was throwing him BP wiffle balls, but
Just taking them 400.
taking him deep.
Yeah.
Little breaking news for y'all today. Dylan, would you like to go walruses, cheerleaders, or toys?
Sounds like a great party.
Let's go walruses.
Sure thing.
I know this story, and I love it.
Randy's got it. This walrus was discovered off the coast of Ireland, making it the first walrus to ever be discovered off the coast of Ireland.
I love you, Dylan.
First one.
First one ever.
Did you get lost or something?
Here's what happened.
Dude,
He's
just wait.
He's from the Arctic, they say. That's where walruses live. And what appears to happen is that he fell asleep on an iceberg that floated too far out of reach. He bailed off the iceberg and found refuge in Ireland.
How long was he asleep?
Dude, our man's was
Like a
chilling.
month?
He mashed that melatonin
Is he
gummy and just
hibernating?
didn't wake up.
That's incredible.
It's amazing. But, dude, don't you kind of like it's awesome that he floated all this way and fell asleep on an iceberg, but now I feel bad. Like, he's so lost.
Did he black out? Like, wake up somewhere.
That's a worse
familiar?
weekend
He was
for us.
gone off that shrimp or something.
He was just fucking going.
Parks is about to pee his pants. I gotta dip out a little bit early. Sorry.
Dave, any thoughts on the walrus that traveled the world?
I'm very, very curious as to what's next for this walrus in 2021. Did they leave him? He's okay.
Yeah, they said he appeared exhausted, but he's okay. PFT, friend of the program, had a good tweet. He said, "This is what my brain feels like during March Madness when I wake up on the couch at 2 a.m. and Impractical Jokers is on."
That's a great point. This is like when you fall asleep watching a Pac-12 game.
Right. Yeah. Pac-12 after dark, and you wake up and like Lester Holt's on your TV somehow.
It's never a good sign.
My take on this was this is a Disney movie,
Yeah.
animated Disney movie. The walrus falls asleep in the Arctic and wakes up in the land of leprechauns.
How do you buy the rights to movies? I've always wondered how you buy the rights to make the movie. Can we buy these now?
We should probably get on trademarking this.
Okay.
I don't know how. I don't know if Ireland owns them.
But Pixar's already had a movie called WALL-E, so we can't do that.
Is
But
this
that
a
was
St. Patrick's Day plus? Like, is this a
No.
plant?
I don't know. Should we open its mouth and see if it has a green tongue?
Well,
I don't know what they're gonna do with them. I don't know if there's walrus zoos in Ireland,
They'll
but
figure it out. He looks
or
good.
just zoos.
you gotta have zoos, right?
Yeah.
You'd think.
I don't know. Maybe they're pretty progressive. Maybe they've outlawed them.
You want to hear this cheerleader news, Dave?
Do I?
A Pennsylvania woman is accused of doctoring photos and video of her daughter's cheerleading rivals to try to get them kicked off the squad.
Why? What is she like? What's she editing?
The Butch County District Attorney's Office last week charged Rafaela Spone, 50 years old, with 3 misdemeanor counts of cyber harassment of a child. She manipulated photos from social media of 3 girls on the Victory Vipers cheerleading squad to make it appear that they were drinking, smoking, and naked. She
absurd.
deep-faked. She used deep-faked software.
It's going a little far.
Are
huh?
you fucking kidding me?
I
They
swear.
need to outlaw deepfake software just overall. They just need to get rid of it.
It's crazy. We're going to get deep-faked. I don't want to be deep-faked.
I don't either.
It's a good way to get blocked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The cheerleading team had a strict no vape policy. And guess what she did?
That's lame.
I know. But she photoshopped or deep-faked her daughter's cheerleading rivals to have vapes in their mouth.
That's so cheap.
It's terrible. This is like how mom cheerleader, like what do you call like a helicopter parent
Yeah.
cheerleading mom trying to get her daughter on the squad, and so she's like, oh, those 3 they're fucked. Just wait, honey. Like, come on.
Thumbs down to that. Not a big fan. Is she going to face any kind of charges?
She's being charged.
Okay.
No word on jail time. But deepfakes, we got to reel those in. Will, I got some toy news for you.
Hit me.
You were familiar with Toys R Us? Oh, they're back.
Well, not really, because my dad wouldn't let me go there as a kid. But go on.
Did y'all have one?
No. But when we went on vacation, he told me it was just for adults.
It's the opposite of that.
I know, but it stopped me from asking to go to Toys R Us every fucking time
Come
I
on,
saw one.
Ross.
It's really smart.
Remember the sad Jeffrey the giraffe Toys R Us
Do I ever, man?
like farewell tweet?
Yes.
Well, they're back. Toys R Us has a new owner again.
Hell yeah.
The brand management company WHP Global announced Monday it has acquired a controlling interest in True Kids, the parent company of Toys R Us, Babies R Us, and Jeffrey the Giraffe.
That's cool that like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and all them got together with WAP Global and bought Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know if that's right, but I hope it is.
They say they're going to take the brands out of bankruptcy, and brick and mortar stores are coming back.
Let's pay off some creditors. Let's bring it back.
They are.
Let's
Brick
go.
by brick, mortar by mortar.
Mortar by mortar.
That's beautiful. Brett, thank you for the breaking news.
Of course.
I couldn't appreciate it more. Well, guys, that's all we got today. Dylan's currently having his son pee, so I don't really think we need to wait around for him to get back. Let's get
No.
the hell out of here.
Bye.